Yo, 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 welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro, where we continue to show y'all the crazy things that go on in the universe and give our perspective on it. I'm comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling today, black man?
Hey, man, this is from G's perspective. Good, man. Good. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, hanging in there. We got another one for y'all, another clip. This one comes to us straight from the Breakfast Club.
Older but goodie.
Yeah, via an IG live, and y'all understand that because it's all explained in the video. So I'm gonna just go ahead and play the clip. Roll the clip.
About Nichole Ari Parker. She was talking with her husband, Boris Kodjoe, and one thing that they were discussing on IG Live is how she misses the single life, and I guess she feels like Boris isn't really stepping it up as far as dating. Here's what she said.
I wish that he was my boyfriend again. I don't necessarily want to be single, but I miss the single life. I miss the text messages for no reason. There's people that flirt with you. And the part of the flirtation that even makes you look at your phone is, or in your workspace, is that they have like a freshness or a newness. And I personally believe that if you're in it for the long haul, that freshness and newness is still possible if you talk about it. I know we talk about date night. We need to go have a date night.
Wow, somebody's quarantining isn't going well. Are they quarantining together? They can't be quarantining together, are they?
What's going? I mean, they were there together. He was looking like.
By the way, those are
in the middle of getting into it with him. Who knows? Maybe they were having like some.
Well. So obviously this is an older clip. It just kind of like resurfaced. You know how things do. People will find something on the internet and they'll put it out. So I guess this is during COVID, as we heard, the pandemic.
3 years ago.
Yeah, how you feel about it?
Well,
what's your perspective?
Big bro's perspective. Okay. Well, for real, just to be honest here, I think that the disconnect between a lot of men and a lot of women is that, you know, women want something. They want the relationship to be fresh. They want to feel like the experience with them is new. Mm-hmm. That's why girls like dating so much. Mm-hmm. Women like dating so much because it's guys fighting for your attention. Mm. Like you're the prize. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? And men like dating. Men don't like dating. Because you have to do that. But the one upside about men being single is, to Dr. Dre's point the other day, when Dr. Dre said, this is the first time in my life I'm free. Mm-hmm. I'm 57 years old. My kids are all grown. Mm-hmm. I feel sorry for you married brothers.
I ain't tied to nobody. So the thing about men like being single is, they like the fact that they don't have no responsibility. They have no obligation to anyone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And not because they want to be obligated to everybody. They want to be obligated to themselves. Mm-hmm. They like the aloneness that I can basically go home and if I don't call nobody tonight, ain't nobody mad because I didn't call nobody nothing.
I don't owe nobody nothing.
Yeah. It's even funny bringing up the Dr. Dre, and then we get back to the our Nichole thing, but I see that a lot in like the older generation of men. It's like they gave a lot of themselves early on. They had to, because necessity, and then they grow old. And now, like, cause my dad, he's like retired, he done. He just don't want to be bothered. He just want to be by himself. He want to be able to do what he want when he want to, and just not have no responsibilities.
Because here's the difference between men and women, especially with having kids. You know. Women say, well, I didn't get pregnant by myself, right? I'm just going to use an example. Now, the consequence for a man having sex with a woman not protected is we got to take care of a baby. Mm-hmm. That's a consequence. So that goes back. That's why a lot of men, like Dr. Dre's point like this, like the consequences I had spent my whole life taking care of kids, paying for these kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now I don't got to do all of that. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know, and back to Nicole's part, women like being the prize. Mm-hmm. They like guys chasing them. They like guys being on their head, being on their neck. Then when they get married to the guy, they get bored. Because once I buy the car, you know what I'm saying? Now it's my car. I'm not going to keep going back to the dealership every only time you go to the dealership to get tune-ups and oil changes. I'm not going to keep just going back to the dealership.
That's if you got a warranty on it.
If you got a warranty.
Come on now.
So I ain't going to just keep going back to the dealership. Like, it's nothing wrong with having a date night. But guess what, though? And that's the sad part about dating, like we talk about all the time. It's kind of like I'm going in a circle, but I'm trying to get to a point. And the major point is this: guys do all of that. They chase a prize. Now you got to maintain the prize. That's why I say it's not good to chase women.
I agree. It's a continuous cycle that you'll never get to get out.
Like, be careful what you ask for.
Do you think it's possible to, how she said, have that newness, that freshness in a relationship after y'all been together?
Man.
I think they've been together, what, 17 something years or something like that?
20 years now. Men just when men buy something, like, we don't buy something and be like, we may throw rims on it, but if we spend a high price for something, we ain't buying no rims. It's gonna stay factory. You buy your 600 Benz. I just spent almost $100,000. It's gonna stay factory. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't looking to make no changes.
I don't gotta make too many changes, or I make minor details. When women look at things, they think about all the stuff they can do to it. They see you. Oh, I can dress him up. I don't like what he dressed. We can just buy him new clothes. Because I want him to look like that. My ideal of what I like. Yeah. When we date and look at a woman, we look at her for exactly who she is right now. This is who you are right now. Because you got to date for the now. Because say that person don't never change. Are you okay with her never changing? And most guys, if they marry you, they know what they're getting. You know what I mean? That's why he's like, damn, you did something different. You know what I'm saying? And wouldn't be thinking this wrong. It'd be a shock. Damn, wait a minute, you didn't change your hair up. I ain't married that hair. I didn't marry this woman. That's why when you give it a woman, say if she gains weight, you be like, wait a minute, I didn't marry the 220-pound you. I married the 135 you, the 145 you.
Is he wrong for leaving?
Well, most guys don't leave.
Let them tell. I'm asking questions for the girls since y'all got so many questions.
No. Most guys don't leave. Know what I'm saying? Like, in relationships, I feel like most women are opportunists.
Break that down.
They're going to the highest bidder. Whoever jigaboos the most and the best. Whoever looks the best doing it.
Do you think that men aren't opportunists when it comes to dating, or how would you say that?
Men just want the best value. Men just want the most bang for their buck. What am I getting out of this? We want a deal.
Yeah, we want a good deal.
Yeah. Okay. You got fat ass, nice titties.
Yeah, you ain't too annoying like you.
You ain't too annoying. You ain't fuck too many niggas. You know what I'm saying? If I can get one of you just like you with less miles, you know what I'm saying? Great. You know what I'm saying? We don't be like, well, I can get you and just put a new engine in you.
It's a good body. It's a good body.
Like, that's what I tell you. You gotta make an offer I can't refuse.
Yeah.
Like, it gotta be you gotta be like, shit, I got to buy this.
Yeah. I'm just looking at dating like walking on a used car lot.
It did. That's what it. Remember when we said it, and everybody got so offended when we said that. It's all of you. If you ain't a virgin, you a used car. You ought to have one buyer, two buyers.
Which is okay. We're not saying that it's not like
I break it down like this: the buyers are the person who married you. So sometimes you guys haven't been. You just been loaned out. You've been loners. You've been rental cars.
Damn. Because we damn. It's some cars that go to Hertz first. Like Hertz will buy them, let people rent them out, and then they'll turn around and sell it as a used car. Yeah. Damn. Is that like kind of turning a hoe into a housewife? But
it's just not. It's not. But it's not her being a hoe or nothing. It's like going to go get the what's it called, the charger. Like everybody, and they doing donuts in the middle of downtown. Oh, I got a charger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and obviously the clip of like we always be like, oh my God, it's always this thing about women. It's like they want the fun. They like life's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be this newness, and I don't necessarily have an answer for. Are you able to get the newness and the freshness back in your relationship? Like I just don't have an answer. Sometimes life be so busy. They be like, oh, well, we can't go out. At least you can create it at home. Like, okay. Like Will said one time in the clip, I told Jada, I'm done. I'm done with my job of trying to make you happy.
That's a lot of pressure. To even try to.
But that's why guys don't want to do it. It ain't because a guy don't want to pay no bills or a guy don't want to commit. I don't want to spend a lifetime of chasing you. I'm already trying to chase the dream. I'm trying to chase you. I'm trying to be healthy for myself. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't had the kids on my time. It was just, unfortunately, we had sex and they here. Seth Rogen. You saw his interview. Seth Rogen was talking about him and his wife don't want no kids.
Yeah, they don't want kids.
He happy as hell.
Yep.
And people looking at him like he crazy. But that's how men think. Men don't be like, well, you know, when I'm 25, I'm gonna get married to this girl. We're gonna have 3 kids. We're gonna live in the valley, and I'm gonna drive this car and that car. She's gonna work here, and I'm gonna work here. We basically work to build a life we want. We got goals, and those are not the goals. We just want a good woman. We want the best deal. Let's make a deal.
Shit, at this point, they ain't willing to sit down and negotiate no deal. We can't get no cooperation out of that.
Come to the negotiation table.
Yeah, I can't say, I don't know if it's more men, more women, or who don't want to come to the table and whatever it may be. I just feel like we all just go. We just all walk past the conference room where we supposed to be meeting.
But see, but the reason why is you exactly.
In there? Is they in there? No, they ain't in there. So yeah, we gonna wait.
It's a Zoom meeting.
Yeah,
you do your phone like this.
Yeah, you keep waiting to refresh it. You know what I'm saying? Can somebody resend me the link?
Yeah,
it's like that.
Yeah, but that's it. But honestly, because most guys, I mean, you got some guys who just, you know, they just niggas. But for the most part, you know, finding a great person is a great thing. You know what I mean? And guys, and we're the type of people like this. I can exist with you. I don't have to be married to you. Hell, I don't gotta be your man. It just when I'm with you, I can enjoy just being with you. Like that, it alleviates a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Then some people gonna tell you, well, men want pressure, cause no, nigga don't want a heart attack. Nigga don't want blood pressure. Nigga don't know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's not what we really want.
Yeah, it's just so funny. This is one of those things that like it's just becoming increasingly harder for us to talk to one another. It seems like and just to like.
It ain't hard because we hear what you're saying. we hear what women are saying. It's just not realistic. It ain't the fact that it's not a conversation. The conversation is logical goals, unrealistic goals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be realistic. Kevin Samuels who's always say all of that stuff because he wanted you to be realistic. Hey, you 5 feet and 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
The likelihood of you marrying this type of guy is very slim.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying it's impossible. It's not impossible, but the odds are not in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
But if you worked on yourself and got here, it'll get you a little closer.
Mm-hmm. Gave him the playbook on how to achieve.
It'll get you a little closer. And guys, if you want all of these quote unquote supermodels and bad bees and you know what I'm saying, and all the other this stuff, you're gonna have to be one of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're gonna have to be extra extraordinary.
You're gonna have to be extraordinary if you want an extraordinary woman. Mm-hmm. I mean, far in the looks department. And people gonna say, well, y'all keep talking about looks. You ain't talking about nothing else because looks get you tickets to the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? Your sex appeal and your looks get you tickets to the dance. Know what I'm saying? Who you are as a person get you brought home from the dance.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I guess nowadays I'm just seeing a bunch of people who just like to be at the dance. They don't want to go home. They want to stay there forever.
But a lot of them can't even get in the dance. And hell, not only can they not get in, no, they want to go home. They just want to go home with Stephon Arkell and not Steve. They're the same person. But they want to catch him as Stephon. For the cooling you, this is for the cooling. Remember the episode? That was so ridiculous. Family Matters is so ridiculous. But the point.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep that.
So in that breath, they want to go home with Stephon.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I was watching something earlier, and they always keep talking about the disconnect between men and women, especially black men and black women, came from slavery. No, it didn't. Slavery brought us more closer than anything, even though they was killing and they was raping your women and killing your husbands and murdering your sons, and castrating them and sending them to whatever and whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were still doing all of that stuff.
I would say up until the
Civil
60s. Yeah, I would say the civil rights.
We were doing it even in the civil rights.
Yeah.
But like I said, I tell you about that's the 70s and the feminists and the cosmopolitan book and all of that stuff came out. You know, you know what I'm saying? Shawty was writing about a utopia life, a free life for women. You know what I mean? And also jumped on the bandwagon too, because. To that point, they always feel like they can do better. You know what I'm saying? But in our depiction of today's society, when it comes to us, they say men do that. Men want a better version of you. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I want an efficient version of her.
Yeah, just like you know, and a lot of women ain't gonna date you in your season. Sometimes y'all gonna be out of season.
Mm-hmm. Right person, wrong time.
Wrong. Yeah. A lot of times it's gonna be out of season. It's gonna be the season's gonna be totally different. Like somebody gonna love you, like we said a couple weeks ago. Somebody gonna love you in your struggle. Some women gonna see past the struggle. Some people only want to see the success. You know, guys don't really have most guys, the 80% of guys that we talk to, don't really have the opportunity to even get to that level of getting another one. Can't afford it. That don't happen to him like that. What we said, logical. They don't. Niggas ain't gonna go get a new car every 3 years.
Yeah,
your car gonna have to damn near, like you had to get into an accident in a new car.
And even then, some people hold on to that.
Yeah.
They hold on.
You was trying to go get something else. Then you like, man, I'm going to go get what I want. That's how it is dating relationships in life. At first you got what you can afford and what you needed. And you worked that out.
Yep.
Then once that went away, you had the opportunity to do something better. Because you couldn't go get the same one back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what you did was you got something you want that was even more efficient than what you had. Mm-hmm. You went from gas to electric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the price tag was high, but the $100 you would spend in gas a week,
you save.
That's $5,200 in gas. Times the lifetime of your car, you spent $20,000 on gas probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just guesstimating.
Mm-hmm.
That $20,000 went into that price tag.
Mm-hmm. Are you right? Hey, my brother, you was breaking that thing down. I'm understanding it. Yeah. Cause then I'm even like, shit. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. Sometimes people just settle for what they got. Settle for what they can get.
Settle for what they can get.
Settle for what they can get.
And they ain't saying that, oh, I get this right now, but I want more. You just happy with your shit. Like, dudes go get their first car, and they'll spend the whole summer working on that car, trying to make sure the car runs and everything else.
Make sure it's right.
We ain't saying, oh, I don't want this, and I'm just gonna wait until my mom can give me another car.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
Mm-hmm. You seen the video Harry posted about talking about the side chick when you what you feel about that?
I can't stand when them beautiful women start talking about, oh, you ain't got enough money to have a side chick. Well, in the world, it's more women than it is men anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now, most guys they can't afford it, but 2 or 3 women that like him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a woman got 20 dudes liking her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the numbers on the other side different. Yeah,
It'll be totally different.
Yeah.
Somebody cheating is a rich man's sport, but it all ends the same.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it all ended in disaster.
It all ends in disaster. Like,
and her taking everything.
Hey man, let me tell you something. I was talking to the boy the other day, right? I was cutting his hair. So we was watching this thing about we watching something on YouTube about Bob Johnson.
Uh-huh.
Cause he was like, Dad, who was the first, black billionaire, like in US per se? And I think they said Oprah Winfrey was. Mm-hmm. I think that's what they said, if I'm not mistaken. Then I said, but Bob Johnson was the first man billionaire. Mm-hmm. So we were watching this thing. It was talking about his wife, like how she owns like some of the Mystic, some of the Wizards. She a part of the majority group. She owns all of this stuff. And like I said, how'd she get all that money? I said, well, when she divorced her husband, she got half. He said, how? Why? That's not her money. Did she steal his money or something?
That boy trying to get the answers, man. He trying to get the answers we've all been looking for.
Like this. How? He was looking at me so crazy. He's like, so my mom take care of your stuff? I have nothing.
Dog, kids say the darndest things. Like, I'm telling you.
Looking, he's awesome. That can never happen to me.
You just got to tell him, keep living, son. Just keep living.
No, you got to train him properly for it won't happen to him.
Yeah, I think he'll understand. Well, I guess. I guess in the root of things, he kind of understands it now.
No,
but
he understands it very well. But get what though?
Yeah.
He sees it for what he sees it as.
Yeah, that's true.
He don't see. Oh well, this no. When people try to make it be beautiful, he see it for exactly for what it is. And that's the thing with kids. Kids see it for exactly for what it is. That's why, a lot of people, I ain't gonna get into the politics of they just said these people can't change, they children can't can't transition till they get.
I heard.
And everybody, a lot of people mad. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Trying to figure out why they children.
Yeah. I still don't think that we as humans even understand like how drastic of a thing that is to like change something, especially a developing kid. It's hard on adults. Like I've seen the stories. It's hard on adults. So now you put a kid do that.
Yeah.
It's like, but all right, hey, they ain't none of my business. Y'all go ahead.
We say go off, sis.
Go off them. Whatever the proper is, y'all go off. Yeah. I'm over here. I'm just worried about black men, black women. That's all I'm worried about. So anything else, I ain't got nothing to say about it.
But yeah, so no, but that just all of this. That being said, your job is not to make them happy. Cause like her job is not to make you happy.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I make me happy, and you being who you are around me makes me enjoy you.
Mm-hmm. I think they can add to the happiness.
Yes. Yeah. No, it just makes me enjoy you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not searching to you or for you for happiness.
Mm-hmm.
That's with me. I don't want, if she got a double D, I'll be more happy.
Mm-hmm. I think we pretty much take what we can get. Yeah.
That's why guys quote unquote cheat. Because guys just take what they can get.
Yeah. Yeah, whereas women try to.
You ever thought about it?
Nah, I mean, yeah. But I always say it's the variety in which.
No, you just take what you can get.
Yeah, but that's the variety. So if you let's say you got a thick girl, now you be like, no, I'm trying to see what a slim girl talking about. It's just the variety.
But you know, though, that's not even. We say we would like to do it, but that's not even how we think for the most part. We just take like this. Okay, you order something from the store.
Mm-hmm.
You order something from say you get some nuggets or something.
Mm-hmm.
Chick-fil-A, just go Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Go Chick-fil-A, and they you get the 4-count big strips.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, they may throw 5 in there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit, I just tell what I can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got an extra blessing. Mm-hmm.
If they gave you another one, you like, shit, I ain't asked for this. you ain't like you going there to my some, you can give me another one, right? no, you give me
one more. Yeah, like you ain't gonna take it back. You ain't gonna, yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just. It's just our perspective, and we just giving it on
my perspective.
We
man,
see,
you know what I'm saying? I might be shooting. I might miss some time.
Hey, but shoot though. Shoot. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that didn't happen in the last few days. You know how the media's be.
Oh yeah. I know. I want to talk about it before we leave. Man.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
They talking about Tyrese, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so amazing. Everybody trying to tell Tyrese shut the hell up about his relationship with his ex-wife, soon-to-be ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a new woman.
Mm-hmm.
These women write books and be married to, wait a minute, Larsa Pippen.
Yeah.
It just, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They want to silence you. Like, I don't want to silence Tyrese. I feel him. He want to know, like, I envisioned this. See what I'm saying? I envisioned this, and you took that away from me, but you never told me why. And I supposed to be okay with you taking what I envisioned away. Not nothing different, nothing different.
Mm-hmm.
Not I told you you weren't fine enough.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were okay. Not you stepped out on me. You actually packed up and left like a thief in the night, and never came back.
So you know what's so crazy about this whole thing, this whole Tyrese thing? When him and old girl had first got together.
He was doing all that date night.
Doing all of that, right? There was this girl that I had worked with.
Mm-hmm.
She grew up with the girl that he was talking to. And she told me, it sounded like the craziest thing. I was like, ain't no way she doing that. She was like, she's not with him. She's not trying to be with him. She's only using him. She gonna get what she can get out of him, and she gonna leave him. And I was like, you don't know what you talking about.
That's crazy.
I was like, you don't know. I literally was like, you don't know what you're talking about. I just dismissed it. And then the exact thing, like how just and hearing him talk about it, I was like, what the?
That was her plan.
And then you said it. If you don't got a plan for somebody gonna have a plan for you.
But he had a plan. But me and him.
She had a different one.
She had another one. And get what though? Her plan. I was gonna trump yours. If you're not prepared, and he wasn't prepared, because he had just came out of something else with the ex. You know what I'm saying? With the baby mama.
Yep.
He had just came out of something else with that.
Because that was who he was crying for. What do you want?
Yeah.
What more do you want from?
While he was with her. So she was like, you know what though? If she did to him, I'ma do it too.
Damn.
That goes back to what oh my gosh. That goes back to what I was talking about the plan. When sometimes a woman see another woman do you some kind of way, she'll do it too. He used to it. He used to get ran over. Sometimes men do stuff, it just be unconscious.
It's like hitting a lick.
Yeah.
If somebody that they be like, oh, I just went over there.
What I'm saying is, when men do stuff like that, it be messed up. It's really unconscious. We're not even thinking. We don't got a whole master plan on how to get over. They have a whole master plan. They have a whole exit strategy.
Okay.
And the next guy they gonna be next.
But my thing is, don't you think you would get further?
No, because because the empathy they get. I watched something the other day. I hate biting other podcasts, but they said this shit, and I said I was gonna mention it to you. They was talking about the accountability of women. They said, remember the Maury show? The girl would come on now, and she'll have 4 dudes testing. Then once she's testing 4 dudes. Then when they found out ain't none of the dudes, the baby. First when the dudes come out, they dog.
Yeah.
The baby
y'all know how
they
it go.
Dog him out.
Then
when they found out the baby ain't his, no one apologizes. The girl runs off crying. And one of the ducks gonna be like this. Well, cause I love the baby so much. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna do what the real man supposed to do. The great bailout. They get bailed out for leaving you. Once again, my punishment is I got an unexpected new person. Her punishment is not one. That's why they do it. There's no punishment.
They get rewarded.
You get rewarded.
Yep. Boy, I tell you. I don't. It's at this point. A lot of it is just like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Sometimes, like I don't know what's the right. Like you can be like a Tyrese, and you can think y'all going off, and y'all gonna ride into the sunset, and then she can just jump off the horse anytime she feel like, and you just left to.
Yeah, now you're trying to figure it out because now you got a new girl. Now you're trying to figure it out, and the new girl is there with you, and she ain't pushing for a relationship. She ain't pushing to be all in the videos. She ain't pushing it, but you don't know how to be.
Yeah,
because somebody just left.
Yeah,
and then all the dudes, oh man, you must have did something. Well, no, you did something, but sometimes we be like, we all talking somebody did something. Sometimes somebody just do some shit to you.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Also, I just don't want to hear. My only thing about it, I don't want to hear you crying about it. I don't want to hear you on no radio. I don't want to hear you talking about how you drop them off. I don't want to hear none of that. Like, this.
But guess what though? But at some point, I'm gonna tell you this. At some point, we can't silence that emotions. Can I tell you something? If you don't get this, like we both go to therapists. Do we talk about it like this? Sometimes you gotta let it go, for you can understand, for you can better yourself. You can healing yourself, because compressing it is why black men are the leaders in suicide. Why you think that?
These hoes. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you make a fair point for sure. You always give me to see a different perspective of it for sure. And
it's just hard for us to even be like. It's hard for us to be vulnerable. And more than that, when we be vulnerable, we get penalized for being vulnerable. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's okay to have a fucking feeling too.
Yeah. I guess in my head, I guess how I see it, I don't never think that, and this could be naive of me, but I don't never think that a woman is just around me for anything other than to benefit. It benefits her, right?
No, that's not
so,
naive.
Like, do you feel like he got duped? Like he got, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Deceived?
once again, when you're going to buy a car, you don't think you're buying a lemon. That's why you get a Carfax.
Fair enough. Yeah. Hey, everything was just explained right there to me. Yep, you're right. Fair enough.
Hey, I ain't say rent a car. When you buy a car, you don't think it's gonna be.
Nigga, they need to recall some of these models out here. If you dated in between these hours, you are entitled to compensation.
Hey, man, it fits my life. What she said women, and she said the same thing that I said a couple weeks ago.
What's that breakdown?
Women want to be men, and they want their man to be women. You know what I'm saying? That's why they have a hard time being with their man.
You think they want? You think they want to be women or they have to be women? Because the girl's gonna say they have to be men.
No, they don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Oh, because being a black woman in this world, what they took from you? Because let me tell you a secret, sis. They will give you the job before they give me the job. They're going to pay you less, but they'll give you the job because they're going to make sure I'm not able to take care of my family. They're going to make sure that happens. They're going to make you be married to the job. So you don't know how to, because you're the boss at work, don't mean you're the boss at home. You don't have to be masculine at work. You just got to go to work and do your job. Oh, they run over black women at their jobs. What they do? They take your ideas. I don't know. Oh, because I can tell you a whole bunch of stuff they do. Well, they do it to everybody who's not the boss.
Yeah, they do it to both sides. They act like
they do it to us.
So much more
like this. They do it to us as a people.
Yeah.
Not just you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they jumped on that.
They tell me, you gotta be. It's a problem with me being strong. Well, it's a problem when you trying to outstrong me. Then you talk to me any kind of way. Then I want to go upside your head. I'm the problem. But you try to put hands on me, it's how you show your emotions.
Your trauma response.
Yeah, like my boy Tyrese dated her ass to death. And she still got the hell on.
Dog.
Boy, I'm tell you something. They'll still act up. You can date them to death. That's why I was telling, if you treat a woman good, she gonna treat you better. No, she won't. No, she don't want to. It ain't nothing you can do to make her want to. It's nothing you can do. You can buy her everything. She still will pick and choose when she want to fool with you.
Well, on that note, y'all, I ain't got no.
Hey man, these my perspectives, bro. Hey,
man,
we just having a talk. We just having a little conversation.
And I think that's all we need. Just a little dialogue, just get a little understanding, get some straightening.
But somebody gonna say, well, y'all need to have some women on there and have some dialogue. And bring your ass on who you want to. No, come on.
Man, I've been wrestling with that idea for long. I was like,
don't bring your ass on.
I always feel like we can't never have nothing for us. We always got to include some
I
women.
be like this. Don't bring your ass on here. Don't. Cause I'm the type of person like this. I believe in. Don't tell me I'm single because I want to be. Then tell me I gotta be hard. You just told me you want to be single, so you gotta be hard. So basically, you want to be single, so you want to be hard. Another conversation for another day.
Put your dick up, sis. All right, well, these are just our perspectives. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As always, man, I'm Comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
We out this thing.